Awesome. Well, thanks, Amanda, and welcome back, everybody. We are here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and I have a very special guest today, Miss Candace from Tread of Pioneers Museum, which is an awesome thing to do if you're in town, a great way to stay warm.
Yes.
Which is awesome because it's been so cold recently. But Candace, tell us a little bit about Tread of Pioneers and what you guys do.
Well, we're down on the corner of 8th and Oak Street in downtown Steamboat. It's free for Routt County residents every day. So it's 8th and Oak. We have exhibits. We have a full Victorian house. We have kids things,
Nice.
hands-on things.
So something for everybody.
Something for everybody, and 2 new exhibits I'd love to tell you about today.
Yeah? Well, first, I heard you had a fun fact.
Oh, yeah.
So the fun fact is, how did Steamboat get its name?
Yes, so the way that Steamboat got its name is there's many mineral springs in the area. There's over 150 mineral springs reported in the area, and one particular spring was a geyser that actually shot 6 feet in the air, and as it got ready to kind of do its thing
Erupt.
and shoot in the air, erupt, it would make a chugging sound that sounded like a paddle wheel steamer. And so the legend is that when French fur trappers were coming down the river, they heard this chugging sound that sounded like a steamboat from the east, and
No
they
way.
said, "A steamboat, by gar." What they didn't find was a steamboat,
Yeah.
but what they found was the spring, but that name stuck.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that's so amazing. I always was just like, it's Steamboat because everyone likes Steamboat.
Yeah.
But awesome.
And the interesting thing is, too, when they built the railroad through in 1908, the construction of the railroad into that hillside actually disrupted the spring, and now it's just a bubbling spring, but it used to be a really impressive geyser.
And that's the one right by, across from the library, correct?
Right across from the library, yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
A little bit of Steamboat history for you guys. And if you want some more, you can come check out Tread of Pioneers. And we got 2 exhibits going on right now that Candace is going to tell us all about.
Yeah, so one is Postcards from the Past, and it opened in June, and it'll be open through this upcoming June. And it features postcards and memorabilia and early tourism from early Steamboat Springs, from the founding of the town all the way up through about the 1960s. Really fun. We have an incredible vintage postcard collection and early travel memorabilia.
That's crazy. Steamboat's a small place, but it has such a rich history.
Yeah, it does.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Awesome. So Postcards from the Past, that's going to be running till June, you said?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Every day?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
And then what else do we have going on?
And then we also have a really interesting exhibit for art lovers out there. Hopefully people have heard of Mount Rushmore.
I think that's, yeah, most have. And if you haven't, Google it. It's an amazing national treasure.
Yes. And so the sculptor that created that is a man named Gutzon Borglum, and he was a sculptor that did all kinds of sculpture, from small to obviously enormous with Mount Rushmore. Well, he chronicled his work by taking pictures and creating copper plate negatives of the work.
Because they didn't have digital photography back
Exactly,
in the day,
and this
obviously.
was a good way to kind of mass produce it so he could market his work. Well, those went away with the family for a really long time and were discovered by one of his descendants. And that person paired up with Sue Omi of Omi Graphics here.
Okay.
And there's 38 copper plate prints that are on display and have been printed for the first time in about 100 years.
Nice. Has Nicolas Cage contacted you guys? Because that seems like a national treasure. Right
It
there.
is a national treasure, and I should get in touch with him.
You should.
But
I
that's-
heard they're filming a 3rd one, so he might come in town and check it out.
Yes, and so that's on display through August, and it's called Muse of Marble, the works of artist Gutzon Borglum.
Awesome. So it's a great way to figure out a little bit of history, not only about Steamboat, but clearly about America.
Yeah.
So come on by to the Tread of Pioneers. And where are we located again?
8th and Oak Street downtown, and our web address is treadofpioneers.org.
Perfect. Well, guys, you heard it here first from Candace. Come check out Tread of Pioneers if you're in Steamboat Springs, and we're going to throw it back to Amanda in Summit. And tune in tomorrow to see us back here for all things Steamboat. Take care, guys.